Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. Welcome back to part 3, the finale of this Azeroth Wars. I don't know how they got turned back on again, but let's go ahead and turn those health bars off. Get back in the game with no fog of war. See what's going on. Now, I believe last I left off, of course, there was obviously this. The Night Elves were invading Red, and then Brown was attacking. I'm sorry, Teal was attacking Red. Brown and Light Blue have some kind of weird flanky situation going on. I want to fill you guys in, make sure I didn't miss anything. Synopsis is getting to very scary levels right now. He's up to level 14, Malfurion Stormrage is level 12. With the heals that they can cast and like just the general hero squad capabilities that they have, it's really kind of frightening. But you gotta remember, there's still these Teal forces all over Kalimdor, and he does still have bases. He does still. I'm talking out of my ass here for a moment. He has things. Okay, look, he has some units in Kalimdor, and that's what matters, including what is apparently a base. I just want to play against Night Elves. All right. I mean, obviously, I could understand that from a Teal point of view. Who wants to fight undead? My friends are telling me about, like, oh, I went to this party. We didn't know that it was essentially just going to be a lot of naked people fucking around and people swapping partners and having Yeah, it's interesting. And I kind of want to move up to there even quicker. Anywho, Red's going to attempt to fight back against this Night Elven aggression, but he's in an odd spot. He's not looking good. He's trying to get his destroyers out of there. I have to assume that he's hoping they'll meet up with his main army down south. But Teal's going to wipe this out. Like, we already saw that in the previous fight. So Bisk has got to keep track of the Lich King. Okay, so all of his stuff is back up in Northrend. He's not going nowhere. Keeping him alive. He's going to try to soak up as much experience as he can and make that Lich King unkillable. Party Goblin! Oh wow, god damn, glaive throwers do so much damage. Oh my god. And here it comes. It seems that Brown has teleported up north to try to engage Red. Claim the rest of Northern Kalimdor, probably go ahead and boost themselves up to the point where their control points can rival the other opponents. However, you gotta remember, it is 1v1 v2, which means if the two get split up, they're in a position where they could lose. Our forces are under attack. Sorry, my friend was asking me if the new Shadows or Ashes of Andriel, which I just beat, by the way. Totally didn't stream it. I feel like an asshole, but there was no way I was gonna stream that. Like, it was so frustrating. Died so many times. It's fine. It was good. It was good. It was good DLC. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. Dark Souls 3 will probably hold a soft spot in my heart for a long, long time. Just put out a couple more. God damn, with these Huntresses everywhere. You gotta remember, these are very, very good units. They become even more cost efficient the more of them there are. Actually, we may see them at their most effective here against a fuck ton of Warlocks. Unless those Warlocks start casting Firebolts, this is about to be a slaughter for the Night Elves. Oh shit, even throwing down a freaking owl, are you kidding me? I mean, look, I fucking hate this Light Blue. He's playing the easiest race currently in the game, and he's being an absolute twat waffle about the entire thing, but he's not using the things you should use. Good to see Krua retreat his units there. No reason to continue to let them die for no reason. We can see Ancients of War trying to pump out some units here, but with everything that's heading in, it's about to be a bit of a slaughter. Some Firebolts on these units would go a long way. Boo-boo! Pew! Oh man, gonna lose a few Warlocks there, but I guess at the end of the day, how much does Krura have sitting in his bank? He's got 1,000. Didn't the Night Elves have like a buttload though? No. They've been staying pretty low, but I think it's Bisk who has. Yeah, Bisk is sitting on like metric fuck. Like if every unit doesn't have entirely boots and rings and rings and rings and rings, and healing wards and healing scrolls. Mana scrolls. If they don't have all of those things, he's not spending his money well enough. He could just go crazy right now. He's at 77 food, so we know if he just focused exclusively on upgrades right now, got everything up to 8-8, which he's almost at. I mean, fuck, he's got Ramstein. God, Ramstein's a beast. But if he continues to push along that way, he could still make a show of this fight. Let's see how this plays out. The Night Elves have now secured Lordaeron, Northern Lordaeron. People may never ever beat the elves. Who has all the items? Teal? I have to assume it's probably Teal. He's been pretty good about focusing on that. Oh shit. Zulahead has a bunch of items. Yeah, goddamn. He's just hoping no one sees the scepter, the doom hammer, and the gloves. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Red still has this little base over here, so he could at any point begin being a pain in his ass. And that's what's fun about these little bases, right? No one really pays him that much attention. Hey, it's there. It's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Thank God Disc is going to lose this, or else he could have even more pains in the asses than that, especially undead. One worker is an entire base created in the same time it would take 6 or 7 workers from another race to do the same thing. Super low investment for the return that you get. And now we fall into this odd place where nobody's really doing anything and nobody wants to engage. Like, the Night Elves have way more control points than the other two, especially if they continue expanding out like this. Steal what they can. And remember, one stolen from another player is not just one, it's a 2 difference. You're taking one from them and gaining one for yourself. Huge. We're gonna have to watch.
Work complete.
There's some activity down here. He knows about the base. Wipes up the base. Cool. Smart move.
Work complete.
He knows about this stuff. Alright, he's got boats and ships and things prepped all over. My god, this is basically serving... This demon portal... Okay, look, this is extremely smart for him right now. Putting the demon portal by the shipyard, putting the Great Hall by the shipyard, putting this barracks by the shipyard means that he can produce a landing force that can land anywhere, build the units he needs, and become a huge thorn in his enemy side at any point. That is brilliant. For those of you playing this game in the future, trying to figure like, how should I play? Play like that. Let's kill Northrend. Alright, druids are gonna go for Northrend. But you have to remember, a Teal is a park right outside. You wanna put it in your butt. Deep in your butt. Very bad. No good.
Work complete.
Apparently Christmas orgies are uncomfortable for certain people. Were you teleporting there, good buddy? I mean...
We're under attack. Can't build there.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, they'll kill a few units, but obviously Huntresses just have that bouncing glaive, which is so annoying. It just adds up so quickly. But again, remember, when you kill a unit, you're also killing off a significant amount of DPS slash bouncing. Reinforcements from light blue coming in. I believe these guys have... fucking, I don't know. Grunts are pretty strong. They're not going to win, but they're going to do some damage. They'll kill off what they needed to kill off. They kill off the original Huntresses. That's all that matters. Party Goblin. Fucking Teal is back in the shit. Attacking the Night Elves. We'll see what Red decides to do. Again, he has this undead transport ship. It has a unit inside of it. He can build an entire base at a moment's notice. Brown is trying to take out, what, some red stuff? Maybe go after Green's base? Like, it seems super stupid to try to go after this base. He must understand that even if he, like, drags his units out one by one, he's going to be losing so much down south. I mean, it would appear that he's attempting to reinforce with bears. Can you Hey, can you handle Teal while I handle an AFK player? Absolutely. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Lord Sabas just got wrecked. Fandral Staghelm and Malfurion Stormrage went down, dropping items there. I didn't catch which ones they were. Let's see if we can zoom in here. I think one of them must have been a crown. Alright, now Malfurion's back, apparently in the north? Yes, he's in the north. And obviously Light Blue needs help in the south. Yes, can you get here quickly? Everyone keeps going after Green, and it's like Green just set up a base that's going to defend itself forever. If you guys want to be dickheads, you can, but it's not going to get you anything. Alright, a little bit of action over here on the shores. Again, I really like to see this. We're sitting at 5-6 on Brown and 8-8 on Teal. So, despite the fact that he has fewer units, he has cleave, he has stronger units. Wow, very good. And I think this Overlord might even survive there to fight another day. Here comes. But see, if Teal can get him in a choke point and exploit the fact that he has so much range damage, he's in this wonderful spot. Now, the Eredar Warlock is going to do some damage, slow him down a little bit. Be a little bit pissed off that the Av Sargeras is getting his enemy units that he can't handle. Oh my god, these boulder towers. Alright, fair enough.
Our allies' town needs help.
Not the organization I'm upset about. They meant to say orgy. Does that make you feel good about the kind of friends that I have? Alright. Cool. So, Red, you gonna make a push or anything? Like, this is when you need to be aggressive. Oh, shit, he is actually being aggressive, but where? Okay, so I guess it's a three-way. Yeah, we got ourselves a Mexican standoff, except we ain't got no Mexicans, but now Teal is engaging with Red, and so here's the problem with this. You see a color, you attack that color. That's the last color you want to murder, and you're like, I'm gonna kill that color. That doesn't always work out. Alright, yeah, fucking I dare you. Right now, light blue. To wander out into this plane where you will be riggedy wrecked, son. Lissandra, you're doing okay, but you're still gonna get wiped out real quick. Oh, I mean, not with the rejuvenation. Alright, we'll see. Teal, you have to run in there. Attack. You're not getting double flanked right now. Freaking whoop some butt. I mean, I understand his decision to send some units up there, but he really does need to commit before he gets caught in the stranglehold of his own towers. His own towers are very good, but if he doesn't get in there now when he has the option of basically overwhelming his enemies, which I'm assuming he can do with 1,200. Yeah, like, there's no real reinforcements coming out of the Night Elves right now that can do anything. He needs to be fucking in the shit. Like, all the grunts and angry motherfuckers with heavy armor that you can get, all the status traps and AoEs. Now, I believe that MacDerden's finally using his ultimate there. We can see actually forcing the Night Elves to run away at the moment. Too much flame and fire and death for them. However, now MacDerden sort of loses his effectiveness. Crown goes off. Keep things on the healer. Zula, I mean, I'd be in there with MacDerden way more. He's revivable. Like, get it up, boy. Look at all these towers he's throwing down. These boulder towers are doing their job. However, oh, there goes Starfall, and that's going to be the thing that pushes Teal back. He does not want to fight inside Starfall's range. That's basically saying, hey, you know, the opposite of a healing ward, I'd like to sit in that. No, you don't want to. Oh shit, Eredar Warlock's going down one by one. Not keeping track of the units that are most important to him right now. In fact, protecting shitty units like Felork Warlocks, Necrolites, and other things like that, rather than maintaining super important Warlock units like the Warlock. MacDerden getting aimed down. There goes that reduction in damage, however, still so much. Forcing the issue, though. He continues to build. Very proud of him. He confidently holds all of South Azeroth. All of the Erethdor lands. Alright, I mean, I feel like he should go in there right now because, again, he has a much closer reinforcement than the Night Elves do. If he were to just spam and send and spam and send and maybe even flank, he would be in an unstoppable position right now. This is no base to sneer at, to be honest. He's got every single building he could possibly need, including the Hellforges with items, healing wards, and stuff like that. Oh, shit. But now, here comes Red, beginning to be a pain in his patootie. I'd say even killing off Cenarius at this point. Just killing off Cenarius and doing what you can, but it feels more like he's grouping up at the moment for a retreat. Which is a shame. With such a cool base being built. Like, Lord Sabas, here goes. You son of a bitch, who's gonna win? Oh! Fucking kidding me. Krur lagged out. What a giant bummer. Oh! Everyone watching this, including myself, is gonna be angry. Oh no! I'll cast more plays. Please send them to Azothancasts@gmail.com. You'll find them there. I mean, even just this like passive army on part of Kror is doing tons of damage. You can only imagine what would have done properly controlled. Lordy. Alright, so the Night Elves are gonna go. I mean, honestly, Kror was the one who was gonna kill the Night Elves. I don't think Red can do it on his own. He's been a little bit too timid with his Lich King. It's not leveled up enough. The Night Elves have proven very capable of focus fires. Like, I'm watching this teleport in situation right now. And Red needs to either push or get off the pot, you know what I mean? He can't just sit here letting the Night Elves focus down his heroes. I mean, fucking heal your Death Knights. Heal your fuck... You have Death Knights! Heal the Death Knights! This back... here's... Oh, shizzle nizzles. There goes that Night Elf shipyard building all those Night Elf battleships. If he could have taken that out first, probably could continue to fight, but not with battleships. I'll speed this up a little bit and watch Cenarius. Oh, I mean, fucking Jesus Christ. Cenarius almost got donkey bonged. It's not looking good. There goes the landing. Obviously, they're going to try to set up a base, try to get all up in that shit. Yeah, that's not going to survive for very long, and neither are the Wisps. Fair enough. Alright, Night Elves are going to try to break through. Red, this is your chance to hold. Are you going to hold intelligently, or are you going to like hit and run and not take advantage of the fact that your strongest trait is pushing? Your strongest trait is killing and rezzing and pushing and forcing the enemy to deal with their own goddamn dead units resurrected in front of them in an unholy matrimony of necromantic magics. I don't know. Let's see. Nubarek, you gonna head home? It's the last sign of retreat from Red. It's like, I'm done fighting anywhere else but Northrend. Okay, so here comes the final Northrend battle. I don't know who's gonna win. Can you guys imagine? I can't. Let's see. Don't settle for less, guys. If you find the kind of love that you dream of, don't accept the kind of love that gives you nightmares. Like, that's just common sense, right? Like, if you find the kind of love with someone that you sort of always imagine... Oh, fucking hell! Alright, so Tyrande goes nutso on the undead army, causes them to retreat, despite the fact they have fucking anti-magic shield and probably could have handled that. Just mollywomped him. But whatever, Baron Rivendare keeps going down like a punk-ass bitch. I don't understand why. It's his thing. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up times 3. This episode, like, it's gonna be 34 minutes, 37 minutes, 24 minutes. It's always so sad when the finale... Okay! Sending in his little whirlwind to be a pain in the ass, damaging the enemy, distracting them. We'll see if he decides to follow in behind that. You can't attack it, you can't do much against it. Wow. Yeah, attacking behind it's very smart, but I think it's going to wear out before he takes advantage of it. There it goes. Okay, so like we're getting so close to the end here, and there's so little to replay left that I feel like it's not just gonna... Maybe we'll get a fight? Let's get in here and watch the fight. Maybe we're not. I don't know. It's an hour 30... And 90 minutes is pretty much an Azeroth Wars. Like, you have to accept that when you get into one, you're playing for 90 minutes. What I'm worried about is that Red's gonna just be like, fuck this, and leave before the final climactic battle. I just... look at it. It's so good. It could be so good, but we have so little time left. I think the upgrades, the ranged factor is really favoring the Night Elves right now, especially with those Hippogriffs in the sky with their multi-shot. Everything, the Huntresses, the Hippogriffs, everything is multi-shotting. It's so difficult to counter, especially with Starfall falling in like that. I feel like that's going to be where Red calls it a game. And if Cenarius were to choose to cast his ultimate right now, healing everything, there's not much you can do. Geldazad, you got a Death and Decay there for us, buddy? Anything? I mean, on top of the Lich King, it's pretty brutal. You can resurrect everything. He's level 9. It's about to get kind of dirty. No, keep fighting! Like, what are you doing? You have the advantage. You have so much money, Bisk! You bisky bitch! Fucking spam! Oh my god! Spam. What just happened? Lich King took so much damage there all of a sudden. I mean, I can't really... I feel like he's way too close to the front lines. They're gonna aim him down. He's not spamming. Bisk is just, like, fucking around. Nothing out of the temple, nothing out of the crypt, nothing out of the slaughterhouse. Lich King dies. There we go. That's the end. Of course Sylvanas is still here. But I feel like Bisk isn't even gonna try, right?
Our warriors have engaged.
He leaves the game. It was an interesting game.
We must lend.
Obviously, Liftouch is a total douchebag. And I will say nothing good about him other than he didn't pass up the obvious advantages that he had. Most units killed goes to Krur with 1680. Nessus, Bisk, Lord Sabas, Benval, Makros, Diadon, Heroes. Lord Sabas, Krur, Bisk, Diadon, Zoom. Resources, Krur, Bisk, Lord Sabas, Ibrahima, Benval. Good job to everyone here, especially Krur and Lord Sabas and Bisk. I think that you guys were so much fun to watch. Absolute pleasure. I hope that you'll join me for the next Azeroth Wars. I will see you in the next one. Until then, have a good one, guys. Bye.
Every adjacent unit that's touching it even by one tile will take 33% less damage from everything.
I could make treasure hunting fun. That's kind of cool. All right.